second NST appointment, and we're gonna find out if they're still gonna induce me next Thursday or if we're gonna try to stay the path of going full term. Next Thursday is 37 weeks. Okay, catching y'all up. So essentially, the specialists did say, yes, we want to induce you at 37 weeks. How this will work is on Thursday, we only do it a week out, so you will call Thursday and you will schedule your induction inducing whatevs. But on Mondays, I have back-to-back appointments. I have a specialist appointment, and then I have my OB appointment. At my OB appointment, I walked in, and he was like, why are they wanting to induce you? I explained, I had my at-home readings, they were wrong, like everything else has been good. He's like, I'm looking at you. He's like, I've been doing this for so long, I can look at someone and tell if they are having the issues that we are currently red flagging, and you don't fall under any of these categories. He said, your blood work looks good, your urine sample looked good, everything looks good. I don't want to induce you. I said, say less, God bless. Awesome. So I guess we'll wait until Thursday when I go back to the specialist and have another conversation with them. But I am thankful, again, that they're listening. We're back on the same page of having an open conversation of whether we're going to induce at 37 weeks or not. Okay, let's pretend like today is the Thursday appointment. At the Thursday appointment, measurements look good, everything's looking good. Do the ultrasound, and my specialist comes in and she's like, okay, have they talked to you about delivery? What's the 411? I said, I am just a little confused because you guys told me on Monday that I need to schedule my induction, whatever the word is. But my OB says everything's fine. I said, who has priority? What happens? She said, we just give the recommendations. Your OB technically is who's in charge the most. I said, okay, well, my OB says I'm good. Like, what are you thinking? She said, according to what I'm seeing, I would still recommend 37 weeks. Now listen to this. Friday, I'm sitting at the hair salon and I get 3 missed calls right at 4:30, but it's from a different hospital. And I'm like, do I have an unpaid bill? I don't know, but I didn't answer. So of course I go to call back. They close at 4:30 on Fridays. So I assume there's no voicemail, so it couldn't be important. So then this Monday I go in and they tell me, hey, we have X'd that induction plan. Essentially, that doctor who I talked to on Thursday was calling me on Friday to say, hey, the notes were not updated. I didn't mean to confuse you. I'm really sorry, but you're clear. You don't need to be induced next week. Yay! But again, I was freaking out, not like all weekend, but you're sitting there like, why is the hospital calling you 3 times? What hospital is this? Whatever. So Monday they were like, you're good. You're clear.